Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. If you are new here, welcome. If you do like the podcast or show, whatever, however you look at it, please like and subscribe. And if you want to share a lesson that you've learned in life, or if you have a certain topic you want to share, please reach out. So, okay, before I get started, do you see this? Do you see it? Your girl is leveling up. Okay, I am so excited that I finally got a microphone. Well, okay, I always had the microphone, but I'm, I'm not gonna explain all that. But I finally like invested in this, and like I'm just so excited because I'm leveling up more and more. I just want to give a shout out to AJ because I was able to go to the Afro and Community Podcast Festival, and I've learned so much. Like, it honestly really inspired me. I networked with so many other African Americans that do podcasting, not even just African Americans, but just so many people. And I was able to just, see what I need to work on, see what else like I need to invest in. And so after that, I'm like, I needed to get it together. I need to get it. So I definitely got this, and I'm so happy. Because in a couple other videos, like, it was just so noisy, and I'm like, no, this is not working, especially someone that went to school for sound. But we're not going to talk about all that. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about being single. I know you guys probably seen my other videos about the online dating, or you guys probably notice I'm pretty much like by myself most of the time. And I also said I was going to make a video about this in the other video. So if you do watch my videos back to back, I love you. And if you do, comment below and let me know, because that means a lot to me. It really does. So I don't like to, tell a whole bunch about my business, and, because it is my business, but I have been single for like 5 years, okay? Like 5 years, like no boyfriend, like don't mind me. I just got out of work. I worked out, so I'm like really goofy right now. Like, I'm just like, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I've been single for like 5 years, and I've learned so much. And obviously, I have some days I'm like, oh, I want a man. I want someone so bad. But I'm not gonna like dwell on it, because I know God has someone for me, and I know He's coming. If you're watching, hit me up. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, honestly, being single is actually a good thing. You get to kind of take a step back, what you need to work on. You also need to figure out what are your like positive and negative traits. It's also good for knowing your standards, knowing what you want in a man or a woman or whatever you like. So with that being said, I used to always seek for someone, but I'm no longer seeking. I am just working on myself, working on, the podcast, working on whatever, because I know when I keep working on myself, the right person is going to come. So if you are single right now and you're like, I can't find anyone, honestly, just focus on yourself, and that person will come for you. It kind of sounds funny from someone that's been single for 5 years, but it is true. Like, it is true. So yeah, my mom, my friends, like, they've always said like I'm such a picky person to find someone, but like I feel like you should be picky, like, especially if you want to date them, you want to be around them, like, you have to have standards. You have to. Honestly, I really enjoy being alone. I enjoy just spending time by myself, but like I know I have to get out of that comfort zone. And I 100% know no one's perfect. Everyone has flaws and all that, but there's just some things like I have some standards I have, and I feel like some people do. Some people don't want to be alone, which later I'll explain like the lessons that I've learned by being single. I feel like it's really important to get lost in what you love doing. when you are focusing on something that you love, you adore doing, that person will come. Or like, you know, the person that you're supposed to be with is gonna come at the most unexpected time. So I feel like for me, I'm always kind of like, oh, is this person the one? Is this the one? Like, I need to like just get lost. I am getting lost, by the way, but I need to just get lost in like what I'm doing in order to find that person. And I said in the beginning of the video, yes, I get lonely, but I feel like being lonely is a lesson that you need to work on yourself, like really work on yourself, because once you have that person, you can't really like just escape. You can't be like, oh my god, you're so annoying, like I don't want to deal with you. You have to like work with them together. So that's why it's very important to see what you like, see what you don't like, see your boundaries, how to set boundaries. Some people don't know how to set boundaries, but just doing all of that, that's gonna help you when you do become in your relationship. Let people think whatever. I know people are like, oh, she's single, she's crazy. Like, maybe I am. Maybe I'm just weird. Like, I know people think I'm weird. Let them think that. Like, I don't care. At least I'm being myself. At least I'm not trying to like portray someone I'm not. You need to always work on yourself, like always. And you need to always have at least some standards. And when I say standards, I don't mean like, oh, he needs to be tall, he needs to have a nice style, he needs to be he needs to cook, like stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I'm talking about like, is he a good guy? Does he know how to communicate? Does he have really bad red flags? Does he look down on women? Is he friendly with his mother? It, like, you know, like the list goes on and on. If those are like red flags, and like, is he shaming, is he calling women bitches? If that's like, I mean, if you like that, go ahead. But for me at least, that's a red flag. Like, I want a guy that's a gentleman. Oh, another thing I really want to keep in mind is you don't want to force things. I feel like in the past, like I would try to force relationships, and that's why it didn't work out. And I was like, what am I doing? Like, I don't need to be with this person. So like, really watch out for that. Like, if you catch yourself like trying to force, trying to always call the person, always trying to hang out with a person, and they don't want to hang out with you, they don't text you, they don't do anything, you gotta walk away from that, because they want to be chased, and you shouldn't chase anyone. You shouldn't. If someone really wants to be in your life, they're gonna make time for you. And that's one thing I've learned. But let me get now into the lessons that I've learned. Number one, you have to love yourself first, regardless of anything. It's always yourself first. Like, God, source, yourself. But like, when it comes to people, you need to put yourself first. Like, always. Number two, don't rush anything. Don't rush anything. I'm telling you. Like I said, if someone doesn't want to be in your life, walk away. Let them walk away. Don't force it. I'm telling you, don't do it, because when you keep doing that, they like that chase. I mean, some people like that. If you like that, that's cool. Like, whatever, do you. But me, I don't like getting chased. I don't like chasing other people. So I don't have time for that, you know? Like, for me, I kind of just feel like that's like childish mentality, and a lot of people don't even know they have that type of mentality. They think they're grown, but they're not. I'm telling you, like, lessons learned. 3, ew, I'll never do that again. But I thought communication was the problem, but no, comprehension is the problem. If people can't understand you, can't understand what you're saying, then the communication will never be enough. Never. Because it's about the comprehension. You could say the most truthful thing to someone, but they will not understand it. They'll feel attacked, when in all honesty, you're just trying to be honest and you're trying to like, you know, trying to make them a better person. So if the comprehension isn't there, nothing is gonna work. And I had to go through that. I really did. Now that I know that a lot of people think they have the comprehension up to par, but they don't. A lot of people miscommunicate, miscomprehend each other all the time. That's why it's important to work on yourself, to see what you need to work on. You have to be able to understand each other. You have to be able to be on the same page. Sometimes there are disagreements, but you have to be able to see the other person's side. It's called a partnership, not just like my boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, again, some people, they just want a fling, whatever. But I feel like a lot of people don't. They want that connection between each other. Number 4, many stay in relationships because they don't want to start over. If that's you, comment below. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. That is just such a like, girl, you're holding on, or guy, you're holding on. I understand, because like I was in a long-term relationship, but you're hurting yourself. You're blocking your blessings. You don't want to block your blessings. You want to keep going. If that person doesn't serve you, bye, I love you, goodbye, and move on to the next person, because I'm telling you, the other person that's for you is behind that door. That's a big one, because I feel like a lot of people stay in relationships because they're either comfortable or they don't want to start all over. And I get it. Like, have you seen the single streets? Have you seen it? Yeah, but there are some good people out there. Like, mwah. Okay, I'm done. You know, you have to take that leap of faith. You have to. And this is not just like trying to find someone. This is like in everything. You have to just take that leap of faith so you can get your blessings. It's right behind the door. You just have to go through it. Do you have any lessons that you've learned by being single or just being in a relationship? Comment below. I really want to interact. That's why I keep saying comment below, or like, do something. Like, I'm trying to interact with you guys. And the last thing I've learned is be honest with yourself and do not ignore the red flags. Some people think it's cute, just, you know, giving people the benefit of the doubt, but it's not cute. It's gonna burn you later. I mean, you don't have to take my advice, but this is the lessons that I've learned. If you ignore the red flags, it's just gonna haunt you later. Lessons learned. That's pretty much all I have for today. Lessons I've learned being single. It's a good journey. I really enjoy the journey, because I know later in life it's gonna be worth it when I am with the person in my dreams. And maybe a year from now, a year or 2 years, I'm gonna be looking at this video and I'm gonna be taken. I'm gonna be like, who I thought I was. Whatever. Bye. No, I'm really goofy. I need to go to bed, but alright, I'm done here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. You know, I think I'm single because I'm too weird sometimes. Oh well.